Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going today? Now, this is something that I've been meaning to talk about, and this right here is, I guess you could say, a response from Play Pokemon in regards to what had taken place recently, revolving around Makani being disqualified, wrongfully, mind you, because of the whole situation with pronouns. I spoke about that in a previous video. Said video will be linked down below, but let's unpack this statement here. The Play Pokemon program is founded on the principles of mutual respect and creating a welcoming space for all players, professors, parents, staff, and spectators alike. In response to recent events, we are investigating the most effective ways to keep the community informed about significant changes and incidents concerning Play Pokemon activities. Our community are our partners in upholding the integrity of this program, and to provide better support, we recognize the importance of increasing transparency and evaluating our processes. We appreciate your patience as we work towards evolving our program, policies, and this partnership. In the spirit of the game and our community, we appreciate everyone continuing to support one another with honor and respect. Thank you. Okay, so at least Play Pokemon are aware of what happened, but not to sound like an ass, what type of statement is this? Like, this doesn't really address anything in detail when it comes to recent events. Like, this kind of comes off as a corporate PR word salad type of vague response. I mean, you want to talk about things like mutual respect, creating a welcoming space for all, yet your player, Makani, felt the complete opposite. There was no respect. There was no safety given. He ended up getting ousted because of something that came from a nothing burger. It was literally a nervous laugh, a nervous tick when he was asked a question about pronouns. And the irony of this program is that they talk about things like respect and creating a safe environment, yet that did the complete opposite for that young boy, even though he didn't do anything wrong. And you also want to talk about increasing transparency. Well, it's kind of funny how you say transparency, yet there's nothing transparent about this statement. Like, sure, I'll applaud you guys for making it aware that you know about what's going on, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, details, my friends. You don't has it. And I think Shiny Misty here says it best. The fact that you can be instantly disqualified without a second thought because you unintentionally offend someone is very bad. Like, very bad. Especially someone who is neurodivergent, like myself, who may not even know they did something wrong at first. And you see, that right there is the coup de grace when it comes to what can go wrong when it comes to this entire thing here, is that people can be very malicious and abuse this and use it to attack other people that objectively didn't do anything wrong, throw them under the bus, and get themselves kicked out over nothing. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened with Makani and Alex. I think that was the person that he was going up against. But anyways, the thing is, my point still stands that this right here can be used as a weapon to attack people for no reason. So while in theory this program is good, in practice/execution, not so much. Let's take a look at some other responses to this. We have TK saying, context, a player got disqualified from an event over an incident that was deemed too minor by many bystanders. And you see, that's the thing as well, is that there's a good chunk of people that they look at this situation and they are scratching their heads because they're thinking, what's the wrongdoing here? You know, like, what's the offense, right? It's just like, this is an example of what happens when you have people in power that are oversensitive babies and will throw a temper tantrum the moment that you even breathe the wrong way. Cool Squirrel Gaming says, this has been an issue even 20 plus years ago when I was a kid playing. It never gets old and the response is always the same. We will learn. No, you don't. Also interesting to see those bigger Poketubers virtually silent on the subject. Can't get daddy mad, right, Pokemon? Well, here's the thing. While I might not be a big Poketuber, I am doing all I can to try and make this something that needs to be brought out into the spotlight and discussed, because this could turn into a bigger issue than what it already is, and it could be at the expense of other players, and they might not even know about it. Axolotl makes a really solid statement here. Your own judges disqualified a child because he was nervous and didn't intend to offend anyone. Inclusivity is important, but this isn't inclusivity, this is abuse. And that is 100% true. For a program that wants to use buzzwords and throw things around like respect, safe environment, inclusive, and all that stuff, they do the complete opposite here. And it's really sad, because I do genuinely believe that this program does come from a nice place. It originated from a nice place with good intentions, but the execution, like I said, is something that kind of makes this program not so nice. And there's also that old saying, the pathway to hell was paved with good intentions. I'm all for inclusivity and everything listed above when it comes to enforcing a positive, healthy, and happy environment, but if you are going to be going as far as to being abusive and turning something that's meant to be good into something that is, well, the complete opposite, well, then this is something that, in my honest opinion, needs to be better worked on. And Retribution Sylveon brings up something that is worthwhile quickly touching base on. I used to dream about participating in a tournament, but seeing how things have been going recently, I've taken a complete U-turn. I'd rather avoid going unless the tournament is held in a non-Western country. Now, the reason I bring this up here is because this incident that has been pretty well publicized by now is probably going to make future players of future tournaments probably think twice about wanting to go there, because they're probably afraid that the same thing may happen to them. This is something, Pokemon, that you need to address. And not just address, but work on. Not just on the outside, but the inside as well. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, those are just my own thoughts and opinions on the matter. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. I always love to hear you guys back. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and I'll see you next time.